Alright, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Heatus franchise, here in year number 2. Last episode, we got our first win of the season as we took the Nemesis on at Tiger Den and defeated our old pitcher Air Lovestone 6-4, getting 2 home runs off of the starter to seal the deal. Unfortunately, we did lose our starting third baseman at the time, Sky Rodriguez, to a dislocated shoulder, but we do have young Jax Trevino, so he'll be able to take over at third base for the time being as we jump into game number 3 here on the season, our first home game of the year. We are taking on the 1-1 Overdogs. This will be the only time we see the Overdogs here in the regular season. On the mound for them is their former ace, left-hander Larry LaJoy. He's been moved down to their number 3 slot in the rotation. And for us, we'll send former Blowfish pitcher Bartholomew Draculo, a free agency addition, to the mound against him, both pitchers making their first start of the year. Lineup for today's game, leading off in left field, locked in is Cash Money, Cash Basket, followed by shortstop Jesus Gould. Batting third, backup catcher William Donovan, giving Hank Hart a day off. Batting fourth, rookie second baseman Caleb Golden. Batting fifth, center fielder Reyes Rufo. Batting sixth, first baseman Hercules Bentley. Batting seventh, rookie right fielder Dax Jarvis. And batting eighth is rookie third baseman Jax Trevino, with the pitcher Draculo batting ninth. Let's get it on. Looking at the Overdogs on paper, they're pretty even across the board. Average in power, defense, rotation, and bullpen. Speed is a little bit above average, and their contact is where this team really shines. So they're a pretty decent team on paper. They're pretty balanced in almost everything, so we'll see how this goes for them. Both teams coming into this appearance 1-1 on the year, so we'll see who comes out on top. For us, this is a one-game pit stop here at home, as we are going back out on the road again after this. Leading off for the Overdogs here in the first will be Emmon, Yu, and Birch. Leading off is shortstop Kasha Emmon. She's locked in, hitting .250 on the year with a homer and 3 RBIs on the season. Lineup for the Overdogs today, after Emmon, it is locked in left fielder Robin Yu. Then it is second-year right fielder Chopper Birch. Second-year first baseman Caleb Bamber, who is locked in. He was signed to replace Sakta Song. Batting fifth at third base today is free agent acquisition Buttons Bunterson. Batting sixth is second baseman Elroy Action. Batting seventh is catcher Samuel Perez. Batting eighth in center field is rookie second-year player Braylon Donkey. And batting ninth is the pitcher Larry LaJoy. Let's get it on. First pitch from Draculo, fastball inside, misses for ball 1. He's up and away as high as again, 2-0. Fastball up, driven by Emmon to center field, hit pretty well. Rufo back a few steps is there. Gonna make a catch for the first out. Next up is left fielder Robin Yu. He's also locked in. Contact versus right-handers is also active for him. Hitting .250 on the year with a homer and 3 RBIs. Work ball down in the way in the first pitch, low, ball 1. Receiver at the knees, grounded at the middle, base hit in the left center field. A good hit by Yu as he gets on with his first hit today. And that'll activate Steeler for the man at first, as that'll bring up right fielder Chopper Birch, who also has contact versus right-handed pitching. Hitting .125 in the air with an RBI, and there is Steeler activating for Yu over at first. Curveball down and in, grounded at the middle. The Golden dives just past him into right center field, and that is a base hit. Rufo gets it in quickly as Yu tries for third and gets thrown out for it, as he was thrown out for being greedy. Runner at first, 2 down now for locked-in first baseman Caleb Bamber, hitting .500 on the year with an RBI. Receiver up, strike called at the letters to Bamber, 0-1. Work ball down and away, foul back, 0-2 the count to Bambers. He's in the hole here. Fastball inside, misses, ball 1. Good thought from Draculo, 1-2 the count. Well down and in, chased it inside, strike 3. First punch out for Bartholomew, and that'll end the inning. Bottom 1, it is scoreless. Basket, Gould, and Donovan due up for the Heaters. Leading off, locked in left fielder Cash Money, Cash Basket. She's locked in with power versus lefty and contact versus lefty active here against southpaw Larry LaJoy. Basket on the year, hitting .571 with 1 homer and 2 RBIs. She hit one of the 2 home runs in last episode's game. She also had an RBI double in that game. LaJoy sets and fires. First pitch curveball is in the dirt. Ball 1. Fastball to letters. 1-1 the count to Basket. Slider swung through at the knees, 1-2 the count. Curveball inside is pulled foul, still 1-2. Fastball up and in, dribbled to the mound, one hopper to LaJoy. He'll make the play to first, one down. Next up is Jesus Gould. Shortstop has power of his lefties active here, only hitting 2 for 9 to start the year. 1 RBI in the season for Gould. Fastball high, ball 1. Screwball down and in is inside, 2-0. Haters inside, 3-0. Fastball down and in there at the knees, 3-1 to count to Gould. Slider down, grounded to short, right at Emmett on the backhand. Should make the play, 2 down. Next up is backup catcher William Donovan getting his first at-bat of the season. Second-year player has high pitch active here. Giving Hank Hart, the normal catcher, a day off. Fastball's outside, ball 1. Screwball in there at the letters. Should have crushed that, 1-1 to count. Fastball up and away, chopped to second, backhanded by Action to his right. He'll make the play to first, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 for LaJoy here in the first. To the second, we're scoreless. Bunterson, Action, and Perez due up for the Overdogs. Leading off is Buttons Bunterson, a new free agent acquisition coming over from the Buzzards franchise. Playing third base today, hitting .250 on the year. Fastball down and away, fouled off, 0-1. Ball down and in. Grounded up the third base line. Trevino on the backhand makes the play to first, 1 down. Next up, second baseman Elroy Action, making his first at-bat of the season, as he's been on the bench primarily for the Overdogs here to start the year. Ball down and in on the first pitch, low, ball 1. We're seeing him up and away, fouled off, 1-1 the count. Ball down and away, line at the middle, base hit for Elroy Action, as that's his first hit of the season. Speedy second baseman's on with 1 down in the inning. Now to bring up backup catcher Samuel Perez, giving Knox Soxen a day off. Perez batting 1,000 on the year. Pick off first, nothing doing, his Action's back safely. Zoomer away, grounded in a hold short. Gould backhands it cleanly, flips to second 1. Gould in the first, double play, and we get out of the inning. Nice turn. Bottom 2, we're still scoreless. Golden, Rufo, and Bentley due up for the Heaters. Leading off, rookie second baseman Caleb Golden, hitting 4 for 9 on the year. He has 2 RBIs on the season so far. Curveball hangs and skied off the end of the bat by Golden as he just missed it into left center. Over forward is the center fielder Donkey to make the catch, 1 down. Now to bring up center fielder Ray's Rufo, also hitting 4 for 9 on the year. Screwball low, ball 1. Heater high, 2-0 the count to Rufo. Chased the fastball high, 2-1. Fastball away, lined foul, out of play, 2-2. Screwball down and away, chopped to short. Charging his Emmett on the bare hand. She'll make the play to first in time, 2 down. Base is empty for first baseman Hercules Bentley. Batting 1 for 4 on the year. Slider up and in, strike called, 0-1. Curveball inside, misses, 1-1. Fastball up, line to first, right at Bamber, though, as he makes the nice catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. To the third, we are still scoreless. Donkey, LaJoy, and Emmett due up for the Dogs. Leading off is center fielder, second-year player Braylon Donkey, hitting this all in the air. Fastball up, check swing high, ball 1. Curveball down in the dirt, bounces, 2-0. Workball down and in, bounces again, 3-0 the count from Draculo. See him up and away, high, ball 4. First walk today for Draculo as Donkey's on to start the inning. Now to bring up pitcher Larry LaJoy with a good bunt chance. Fastball up in the first pitch, bunt is down. That'll be a successful sacrifice as Donovan out of the crouch will fire to first. 1 down. Donkey in scoring position now for the top of the lineup. Here's Emmett. Cash is 0 for 1 today. Flew out to center fielder first time up. Work ball down at the knees. Fouled off. 0-1. You see him up and in. Check swing strike called in the inside corner. 0-2 the count. Ball down and away. Chased and fouled back. 0-2 as we stay alive here. Seam ripping away. Blew it by her at the letters. Strike 3. Second punch up for Draculo. 2 down, and that'll bring up left fielder Robin Yu. Singled his first time up and then was thrown out trying to move to third on a single later in the inning. Contact trait still active here for Robin. Seamer away in the first pitch. Line foul. Out of play. 0-1. Fastball inside. Line to left field. Basquet back a step. Makes the catch on the liner, and that'll end the inning. Another 0 on the board for the Dogs here in the third. Bottom half we go. Jarvis, Trevino, and Draculo. Bottom of the lineup up against LaJoy as we still look for our first hit. Leading off, rookie right fielder Dax Jarvis, hitting 2 for 8 on the year. Curveball inside on the first pitch, lined. Leaping his action to rob him of a base hit. Base is empty for Jax Trevino. Rookie, his third baseman, is still hitless on the year. Now taking over duties at third base for the time being with the injury to Sky Rodriguez. Fastball but in is inside. Ball 1 as LaJoy's now locked in after 7 straight batters retired. Screwball misses inside. 2-0 to Trevino. Don't hang it now, Larry. Screwball high. Nowhere near the zone. 3-0. Curveball outside. Ball 4. First walk today for LaJoy, and that's our first base runner. It's also the first time Trevino has reached base in his career. He'll be on with 1 down for the pitcher, Draculo. Bartholomew Draculo. Okay, so it is Drac, not Draculo. Draculo. Okay, I'll get that right one day. One shown from Drac. Pulled up the third base line. That is a fair... Oh, foul ball. Interesting call. Okay. One shown again. Bunt down this time. That's successful to the third base side. Perez bare hands to first in time on the sacrifice. 2 down. Runner in scoring position for Basquet. 0-for-1 with the ground out to the pitcher her first time up. No longer locked in, but she still has both her lefty traits active. Fastball up and in, high, ball 1. Slider at the knees, in there, 1-1. Curveball away, pulled off the end of the bat to left field and shallow. In on it is Yu. He'll make the catch, and that'll end the inning. To the fourth, it's still scoreless. Birch, Bamber, and Bunterson. Hard lineup up for the Dogs. Leading off is Chopper Birch. Right fielder singled his first time up and then was stranded at first base in the inning. Contact trait still active against the righty. Fastball ripped foul, 0-1. Work ball down and away. Low, 1-1. Two-seamer middle in. Grounded to third. Trevino charges. He'll make the play to first. 1 down. Next up is first baseman Caleb Bamber, who's 0-for-1 today. First pitch curveball down and away. Swung through it as he whiffs badly. 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. Blew it by him again. 0-2 the count to Bamber. Three-seamer inside. Check swing misses. 1-2. Bamber's already struck out once today. Work ball down and away. Outside and low. 2-2. Fastball down and in. Foul back. We'll do it again. Still a 2-2 count. Ball down and away. Outside. 3-2. Two-seamer up and in. Line to right. Jarvis coming on. Slides. Can't get there as it's off his body. That'll be a single for Bamber. His first hit today. He's 1-for-2. Now bring up Bunterson. 0-for-1 today. Bamber now locked in again. Bunterson grounded out to third his first time up. Pick off to first. Nothing doing as Bamber back safely. Four-seamer down, runner goes as it's low. Throw down by Donovan. Just late, stolen base for Caleb. Bamber's first steal of the season. He's 1-for-1. 1-0 the count. Two-seamer up and in. Bunterson breaks his bat as he fouls it off. 1-1 the count as he grabs some new lumber. Work ball down and in. Grounded to short. Gould charges, looks the runner back, fires to first. 2 down. Bunterson now tense, and that'll bring up second baseman Elroy Action, who singled his first time up. He is 1-for-1. And then he was erased on a double play ball. Two-seamer away on the first pitch. Outside. Ball 1. Fastball up and in. Fouled off on the right side. Jarvis giving chase, but he won't get there. 1-1 the count. Ball inside. Line in the hole to left. That is a base hit. Action's second hit today. He's 2-for-2 as Basquet comes up throwing, and it's cut by Trevino. Runners at the corners, 2 down as Drac is in a jam. Can he get Perez out? Samuel grounded into a double play his first time up. He's 0-for-1. Curveball up. Strike called as it hung. 0-1. Four-seamer up and away. Strike called. 0-2. Big pitch coming from Drac. Two-seamer up and in. Inside and high. 1-2. Forkball down and in. Line at the middle, base hit for Perez as he'll have an RBI single here. 1-0 Dogs. First and second still with 2 down. That extends the inning for Donkey, who walked her first time up, and then she was stranded at second base. First pitch fastball in there at the knees. 0-1. Forkball down and away. Strike called. 0-2 the count. Two-seamer up. High. 1-2. Good take. Uh-oh. Curveball up, way high. 2-2s. That slipped. Fastball away. Blew it by Donkey. Strike 3. Fourth. I think it's the third or fourth punch-out for Drac today as that ends the inning. Bottom 4, it is 1-0 Dogs, though, on the 2-out single by Samuel Perez. Gould, Donovan, and Golden due up for the Heaters. Let's see if the heart of our lineup can start a rally. Here's Gould. He's over 1 today. Fastball at the letters, 0-1. Heater inside, 0-2. Curveball down, turned on by Gould and ripped out of play, 0-2. Slider down, line at the middle, base hit for Jesus Gould, and that is our first hit today as the shortstop finds the center field grass. He is 1 for 2. He'll be on at first for Donovan. Catcher's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to second base his first time up. High pitch is active still for Donovan. Fastball up and in. Strike called on the corner. 0-1. Fastball up. Lined in the hole. Bamber makes the catch on the soft liner. 1 down as Gould froze and got back to first. 1 down. Here's Caleb Golden. Flew out his first time up to left center. He's 0 for 1 today. Screwball inside almost hits Golden as he backs out of the way. 1-0 the count. Fastball inside. Swung through it. 1-1. Slider down, line at the middle, base hit for Golden as that's his first hit today. He's 1 for 2. First and second now with 1 down as Donkey got it in quickly. 2 on now, 1 down for Rufo. Center fielder 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to shortstop his first time up. Slider in there at the knees, 0-1. Joy no longer locked in. Fastball in there, 0-2. Fastball up and in, grounded to short. This could be 2. Emmon to second, 1. Action to first. In time for the double play, and that ends the inning. To the 5th, it's still 1-0. LaJoy, Emmon, and Yu do up. 9-1-2 for the Dogs here in the 5th. Here's LaJoy, hitless on the air. He's locked in. Sack bunt his first time up, so no official at bat yet on the season for Larry. Curveball away in the first pitch. Strike call, 0-1. Forcing up and in. Skied to left center by LaJoy. Basket retreating to the warning track. She'll get there. Runs it down for the first out. Next up is Emmon, who's 0 for 2 today. First pitch, two-seamer, middle in. Line to first, right at Bentley, who makes the catch on the liner, 2 down. Base is empty for Robin Yu. He's 1 for 2 today. Singled his first time up. Four-seamer down on the first pitch is low, ball 1. Forkball up. Turned on by Yu and crushed to right field. He got that one. That's a hanger, and it is gone. Home run for Robin Yu, his second of the year, and the Overdogs extend their lead. It is 2-0. Base is empty for Birch, 1 for 2 with a single today. First pitch forkball down and in, low and inside, ball 1. Four-seamer down and away, low, 2-0. Curveball middle away. Line foul out of play by Birch. 2-1 the count. Four-seamer down and in. Foul back. 2-2 the count to Birch now. Two-seamer away. Outside. Ball 3. Full count now. Four-seamer up and in. Foul back. Birch stays alive. Forkball up. Bloop down the left field line. Coming in basket. She won't get there. That is the second hit today for Birch as it drops in. He is 2 for 3, and that extends the inning for Bamber. Bamber singled, stole a base, and then scored a run last time on the pass. He's 1 for 2. Draculo now tense. Two-seamer up and away, and the first pitch is outside. Ball 1. Fastball away. Line to second. Golden dives. Past him into right center field, and that'll be extra bases for Bamber. Rufo gets it in quickly, though, and that'll hold Bamber to just a single, actually, as the runners are at the corners with 2 down. Here's Bunterson, who's 0 for 2, and now tense. Trying to get out of the inning is Drac. For ball up and away. Line to right center. Rufo gets there as it hangs up enough for him to make the catch. That ends the inning. Robin Yu hits his second homer of the year as he crushed a hanging forkball over the right center fence. Dogs now lead 2-0 to the bottom of the 5th. Bentley leading off. He's 0 for 1 today. Lined at the second his first time up. Fastball low. Ball 1. Ball away, line to right over the leaping Bamber's glove. That is a base hit for Bentley. His first hit today, he's 1 for 2. Leadoff man on for the Heaters here in the 5th, and that'll bring up right fielder Dax Jarvis, who's 0 for 1 today. Ball down and in, line to right field on Jarvis's first pitch swing, and that'll be down. Bentley holds at second, first and second now with none down. Jarvis 1 for 2 as well. That'll bring up Trevino, who walked his first time up. Still looking for his first career hit. Now would be a great time for it. It might drive in some runs. Fastball up and in. Strike called. 0-1. Ball down. Turn bond by Trevino into the corner. Left field. Hangs up for you, though, to make the catch. 1 down as everybody retreats. Now to bring up the pitcher slot next. That's Draculo. Sack bunt his first time up. No official at bat for Drac. Currently tense, trying to drive in and help his own cause here. Curveball away is fouled off on the right side, 0-1. Fastball up, chop the second, over for it action, will flip the second 1. Em into first, double play, and that ends the inning. To the 6th, it's still 2-0, action, Perez and Donkey do up. There's action, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles as he'll lead off against Draculo here in the 6th. Fastball up high, ball 1. Forkball down. Grounded the third. Past Trevino's dive into left field. That's the 10th hit today for the Overdogs. Action now 3 for 3 today. That'll bring up Perez. 1 for 2 with an RBI single last time at the plate. Pick off to first. Nothing doing. Forkball up and in on the first pitch. Ripped by Perez. Left center field. Rufo going over. Lays out for it. Just past him into the gap. And that'll be all the way to the wall. Perez will have a double as action scores easily from first. It is 3-0 Dogs. And that brings up Donkey 0 for 1 today with a walk. Ball up and away in the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Fastball down. Off the catcher's glove. That'll advance Perez to third on the play as Donovan couldn't handle it. 1-1 the count. Two-seamer middle in. Swung through it. 1-2 the count. Ball down and in. Check swing low. 2-2. Fastball up and away. Outside. 3-2. Full count coming. Two-seamer up and in. Turned on and skied into foul territory on the left side as Basquet goes over for it. Runs it. Oh, she almost got it as it drops. Full count now. Ball down and away. In the dirt. Ball 4. Second walk today for Draculo. Or Drac. First and third. Here's LaJoy 0 for 1. Sack bunt and a fly out his last time up. Fastball up. Bunt shown. Pulled back high. Ball 1. Zimmer up. Bunt is popped up. Draculo slides. Can't make this catch. He'll fire to first. Sack bunt succeeds on an RBI. 4-0 Dogs. 1 down, and here's Emmett 0 for 3. The ball away. Line to short. Right at Gould. He'll backhand it cleanly. 2 down. Base is empty for Robin Hughes. 2 for 3 today. He homered last time up. He's also singled. Contact versus righty still active. Still locked in as well. First pitch forkball down and in. Low and inside. Ball 1. Two-seamer down and in. Fouled off. 1-1. Two-seamer down and away. Outside. 2-1. Ball down and away. Line to second. Golden over for it. Catches the liner, and that ends the inning. Overdogs get 2 more runs, though. One on a sack bunt by LaJoy, and the other on an RBI double by Samuel Perez. 4-0 to the bottom of the 6th. Basquet, Gould, and Donovan do up against LaJoy. Getting off his Cash Basquet, 0 for 2 today. Well, flew out to left field last time up. It's also grounded out to the pitcher. Joy locked in. Fastball high. Ball 1. Screwball down and in. Strike called. 1-1. Slider up. Lined at the middle. Base hit for Basquet, as that's her first hit today. She is 1 for 3. Leadoff woman on for us here in the 6th. Trying to get back in the game. Here's Jesus Gould. Singled last time up. He's 1 for 2. He's also grounded out to shortstop. However, his lefty's active here. Fastball put in. Strike called. 0-1. Screwball away, popped it up. Off the end of the bat. Joy off for it behind the mound to his left. Makes the catch. 1 down. Next up, Donovan. 0 for 2 today. He's tense after he dropped the ball behind the plate of last inning. Fastball put in. Strike called. 0-1. Fastball down and in. Is fisted to right center. Dropping quickly. Sliding his Birch. He drops it off his glove. Throw into second is still in time to get Birch, though. Or get Basquet. So it's a fielder's choice. 2 down runner at first for Golden, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Screwball in there at the knees, 0-1. Curveball put in, bloop to left center, over. Never mind. Caught by the leaping Emma, and that ends the inning. To the 7th, it is 4-0. Hard lineup coming up for the Dogs. As Draculo's down after 6 innings. Gives up 11 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and 1 home run ball, 4 earned runs. He is in line for the loss, and it's not a quality start either. Going to go ahead and double switch off Donovan here as we're going to bring Hank Hart into the bullpen, out of the bullpen here. Or actually, you know what? Nah, he needs the rest. He can come in later in the game. We're going to go ahead and turn it over here to Hugh Jacobs as he'll make his debut. Mop-up man making his first appearance of the season. Came over from the Platypi in free agency. Four-seamer away in the first pitch. Grounded in a hold short. Gould out for it on the backhand. Fires the first. 1 down as Birch is retired. He's now 2 for 4. Now to bring up Bamber, who's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Still locked in. First pitch curveball away. Grounded hard to short. Backhanded by Gould cleanly. He'll fire to first. 2 down. 2 pitches and 2 outs for Jacobs. Here's Bunterson, 0 for 3. Slider down and in on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1 as Bunterson was kind of forced to take there. He didn't want to give up a 3-pitch inning. Fastball away. Driven by Bunterson to right field, and he is still a bitch. Home run to right center. First homer of the year for Bunterson. It is 5-0 Dogs. Nice. Action up next. 3 for 3 today with 3 singles. Fastball up and in. Line to right center. That's hanging up for Jarvis. He'll run it down, and that'll end the inning. Another home run for the Dogs. Their second today. It's the first of the year for Bunterson. 5-0 to the bottom of the 7th. Rufo, Bentley, and Jarvis do up. Here's Rufo. He's 0 for 2 today, trying to get something started here. LaJoy's still locked in. Fastball up and in. Strike called. 0-1. Fastball in the dirt. 1-1. Fastball middle in. Skied by Rufo to center as he missed it again. Back for Donkey. She'll make the catch. 1 down. Next up is Bentley. He singled last time up. He's 1 for 2 today. Curveball outside. Strike called in the corner. 0-1. Curveball at the knees. Turned on by Bentley and crushed to left center field. That is carrying well. Going back to the wall. Leaping as you. It is gone. Fireball coming at you there in the Heaters bullpen. First homer of the year for Hercules Bentley as the new addition powers us onto the board. It is 5-1. Not bad, Herc. Not bad. At least we're not going to get shut out. Next up is Dax Jarvis, right fielder, 1 for 2 today. Singled last time at the plate. He's also lined out the second as that screwball's above the letters, ball 1. Slider at the knees, chopped at the middle. Emmon to the bat on her left behind the bag. Fires the first, 2 down. Now to bring up Jack Stravino with the bases empty, 0 for 1 today. Flew out last time up. He's also walked today. Slider outside, misses, ball 1. LaJoy down to neutral mojo after the homer. Fastball away, strike called, 1-1. Fastball in there at the knees, 1-2 the count. Slider down and in is chopped to short, right at Emmon. She'll make the play to first. That ends the inning. To the 8th, it is 5-1 still. Perez, Donkey, and LaJoy do up here against Hugh Jacobs. Perez leading off. He's 2 for 3 today. He has an RBI double and an RBI single on the books. First pitch curveball up and away. Outside, ball 1. Fastball down and in. Strike called, 1-1. Slide it down in the way. Fouled back by Perez. 1-2 the count. Four-seamer inside. Blooped into right field shallow. Jarvis coming in. He will run it down on the soft fly ball for the first out. Next up is Donkey, 0 for 1 today. She is struck out, and she has walked twice. Her ball inside on the first pitch. Check swing misses. Ball 1. Fastball down and in. Misses low. 2-0. Fastball away. 3-0. Slider at the knees. Grounded the first hard. Bentley dives to his right, makes the stop. Flips to Jacobs in time for the second out. Base is empty for LaJoie. He's 0 for 1 today. He had 2 RBIs. He had an RBI last time on a sac bunt. He sac bunted a previous time, and he has flown out to left center field. 0 for 1 today. Fastball in there at the letters. 0-1. Curveball down and away. Strike called. 0-2. Slider up and in. Swung through it. Strike 3. First punch out of the year for Jacobs, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for him here in the 8th. Bottom half we go. It is still 5-1. Jacobs due to lead us off. Then it's Basquet and Gould, so we will send up a pinch hitter here. Jacobs ready to go. Perez is being subbed off for primary catcher Knox Soxon, as he is a much better fielder behind the plate. He also has a much better arm. They don't want us to steal on them. We are going to send up, as the pinch hitter, we're going to send up catcher Hank Hart. Hart batting .250 on the year. 2 for 8 on the season. Fastball in the letters, 0-1. Either way, misses. Ball 1. Fastball up. Popped up by Hart into left field. That'll be an easy catch for you there near the line. 1 down. Next up is Basquet. 1 for 3 today with a single. Slider in the dirt. Ball 1. Curveball away. Called the strike this time. 1-1. Curveball at the knees. Basquet skies it down the right field line. Hooking foul. It will be out of play. It would have been a home run. 1-2 the count. Curveball down and then is chased and chopped to third. Bunderson bare hands at the first. 2 down. Base is empty for Gould. He's 1 for 3 with a single. 2 down in the inning. Fastball in the dirt. Ball 1. Fastball at the letters. 1-1. Heater up and away outside. 2-1. Fastball down and in. Hard grounder to second. Right at action. He'll make the play, and that ends the inning. I will double switch here. I'm going to bring in Nebula Piddlestick, the lefty, and we'll take off Donovan to let Hart play catcher. To the 9th, it is 5-1. Emin, Yu, and Birch do up. Emin 0 for 4 today as the shortstop's ready to dig in here against the left-handed specialist Nebula Piddlestick, making her second appearance of the season. Piddlestick threw 1 inning in relief back on opening day. She gave up a run. She also took the loss in that game, 0-1. 9 ERA with a 2 whip, 1 inning pitch, 2 hits surrendered, and a strikeout. Batting average against 400 on the season. First pitch fastball down at the knees, fouled back, 0-1. Slider down and in, misses, ball 1. 1-1 pitch coming. Curveball away, outside on the check swing, 2-1. Fastball at the knees, line to right, that's in the hole, and into right field. First hit today for Emin. She is 1 for 5. Robin Yu up next, he's 2 for 4. He's hit a solo homer and singled today. Specialist active here for Piddlestick, as Yu also loses his contact versus righties trait. Slider up and in. High, ball 1. Fastball down and in. Inside, 2-0. Ball down and in. Chased it in the dirt, 2-1. Slider down and in. Fouled off, 2-2. Four-seamer up and away. Chased it high, strike 3. First punch out for Piddlestick, 1 down. That'll bring up Chopper Birch. Specialist also active against him here. 2 for 4 day for Chopper. He's singled twice. Slider down and in on the first pitch. Check swing strike. 0-1. Fastball up and away. High. 1-2. Curveball down in the dirt. Low. 2-1. Fastball away. Outside. 3-1. Slider up and away. Outside. Ball 4. First walk today for Piddlestick. First and second now. 1 down. Here's Caleb Bamber with RBI man. Locked in. 2 for 4 today with 2 singles. First pitch curveball down and away. Chop to first. Bentley up the line. Backhands it. Fires to first. 1. Gould back to the pitcher. In time double play, and that ends the inning. Nice turn, guys. Pedal stick gets out of a jam. Bottom 9. We're still down 4. 5-1 the score. Hard to line up. We'll pinch hit for Pedal stick, and then it's Golden and Rufo due up after that. Pedal stick due to lead off the inning here as Caleb Bamber is out. Pumper Lumpkins, the backup outfielder who can play all the outfield positions in first base, will take over. Former Blowfish player. Coming off the bench to pinch hit here is going to be backup middle infielder Jamie Pollard as he'll get the at-bat. First at-bat of the year for the second-year player. Joyce still locked in. Curveball in there away, 0-1. Curveball inside misses, 1-1 the count. Fastball inside misses, 2-1. Fastball up and away, line to right. That is a nice base hit for Pollard, his first hit of the season. He's 1 for 1. Pinch hitter on to lead off. That'll bring up Golden. Second baseman's 1 for 3 today with a single. Rookie trying to keep the momentum going. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. Curveball inside, misses, 2-0. Big spot. Curveball hangs, grounded up the middle, off the diving Actions glove into center field. 2 on, none down, and that'll put the tying run in the on-deck circle. None down in the inning. Here's Ray's Rufo, center fielder 0 for 3. Still looking for his first hit of the contest. Flew out the center last time up. LaJoie no longer locked in. Slider bounces in the dirt, ball 1. Curveball hangs, lined at the middle, base hit for Rufo, and that loads the bases up here. Donkey gets it in quickly, and Pollard will hold it third. Bases loaded, tying run to the plate. It's Hercules Bentley who's homered today. He's locked in. 2 for 3 with a solo homer and a single. Homered last time at the plate. LaJoie stays out there. Oh boy. Big spot for Hercules. Let's see what he does. Curveball down and in. He swung early. Pulled foul. 0-1. Out of play. Curveball inside. Misses. 1-1. Curveball down. Line by Bentley to the gap left center field. That's going to drop in, and that'll be a single for Bentley. Throw to third in is cut by Emmon. It's a 2-run single for Bentley. It is 5 to 3. Tying run at first. Winning run at the plate. It is Dax Jarvis. And that'll do it for Larry LaJoie as we go to the left-hander out of the bullpen, Braun Thunderchump, in his second season, as he'll try to get them out of this jam. LaJoie goes 8 innings plus, gives up 10 hits, a walk, 3 earned runs. He did not strike anybody out. He also gave up 1 home run. All the 2 runners on base are his responsibility, but right now he has a quality start. Either of them score, he loses that quality start. Left-handed specialist Thunderchump coming out of the bullpen. Braun on the year in his second season. 1 appearance on the year. He gave up 1 earned run in 2 1/3 innings. He has a 3.86 ERA, a 1.29 WHIP. 1 hit surrendered with 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. His batting average against 125 on the year. He has no record. Looking for his first save of the season. And I am going to pinch run for Bentley over at first base, given that he is the tying run. We are going to bring in Dimples Burnside, who is a better runner. Tying run over at first, winning run at the plate. Specialist acting for Thunderchump here against Jarvis. Jarvis is 2 for 3 today. He has singled twice. Infield a double play depth here. Screwball in there, or changeup in there at the middle of the plate, 0-1. Changeup down and in, ripped hard and foul, 0-2 the count. Curveball away, popped up by Jarvis, shallow left center. Out forward is Emmon. Should make the catch, 1 down. Runner still at the corners, 1 down in the inning. Here's Trevino, 0 for 2 today with a walk. Jack's trying to be the hero. Can the rookie find his first career hit? I really hope he does. He deserves it. Curveball inside, misses to Trevino, ball 1. Fastball's high, 2-0. Look out now, don't hang it. Fastball down and then blew it by Trevino on the power swing, 2-1. Fastball down and in, line at the middle. Emmon dives, makes the stop behind the bag. Has to go to first with it. In time to get Trevino, but that's an RBI ground out, first of his career. 5-4 the score. Tying run at second for Hank Hart, who's 0 for 1 today. Catcher has the bat here. I have no other catchers on the roster, unfortunately, because I just subbed Bentley out, and Donovan was already pinch hit. So it has to be Hank Hart here. Hart looking to tie the game up. Tying run is second. He is the winning run. Can he get on base? Heater in there at the letters, 0-1. Fastball up and in, chased at 0-2. Fastball up, grounded to third. 1 hopper to Bunterson. He'll make a play to first. That ends the game as we rally in the 9th inning with 3 runs. but we fall just short. 5-4 the final score. Overdogs get the win. They improved to 2-1, and we fall to 1-2. If Jacobs hadn't given up that home run in the 7th inning, we probably would have gone to extra innings. Yep. It is what it is. Only batters hitless today for the Overdogs were LaJoy and Donkey, the bottom two in the lineup. Also Lumpkins, who didn't get to bat. Home runs today for Robin Yu and Buttons Bunterson. He sealed it with that home run in the 7th inning. There was also 2 RBIs for Samuel Perez on the day, as he had an RBI single and an RBI double. And LaJoy had an RBI sac bunt as well. On our side, hitless today were Donovan, as well as Trevino and Draculo and Hank Hart. RBI today for Jax Trevino on a ground out there in the 9th inning, first of his career. Bentley gets 3 RBIs in, 2 on a single, 1 on a solo home run, and that's it. Winning pitcher is Larry LaJoy. He goes 8+ innings, giving up 10 hits, 1 walk, 1 homer, and 4 earned runs. He does not get the quality start, but he does get the win. He improves to 1-0. Braun Thunderchump gets his first save of the year as he goes an inning in relief. On the other side, Draculo goes 6 innings, takes the loss, gives up 11 hits, 2 walks, a homer, 4 earned runs, and 3 strikeouts. He falls to 0-1. Jacobs, in his debut, goes 2 innings in relief, giving up a hit, an earned run, a strikeout, and a homer. And Piddlestick goes an inning, giving up a hit, a walk, and a strikeout. Bentley is your player of the game as he goes 3 for 4 today, driving in 2 on a single, 1 on a home run. Samuel Perez is the runner-up with his 2 RBIs on a double and a single. And Robin Yu is the third-place finisher with his home run. All right, well, tough loss there. At least we made it interesting there in the 9th inning, but offense waited too long to come alive. They can't keep doing that if they want us to win games this year. Well, we're 1-2 now, a little bit below 500, and we're going back out on the road because we're going to play the Buzzards next episode. Oh, good. Oh, joy. Just when I thought I couldn't hate it enough, I have to go to frickin' whatever that park is that we play at. Shaka. Yeah, I hate Shaka. Emma Word, +1 accuracy on a random roll. That's nice. Emma Hiker is picked up by the Grapplers as they cut Bertram half, Bertram the third. Aw, Bertram. You get Hiker for Bertram? I would have kept Bertram. Jesus. Emilio Odoya, the utility player, is cut by the Grapplers as they replace him with left fielder Marvin Steed, who was released by the Blowfish in free agency. And that's it. That's it for roster moves. Let's go ahead and sim up to the next game here. All right. B-Wolves win and hold off the Grapplers to beat them 4-2. They get their first win of the year. Nemesis taking on the Platypi here. Now Platypi rally and hold off the Nemesis charge to win 8-7. So they're now 2-1. Wideloads win 10-3 over the Grapplers as they're now 2-1 as well. Grapplers fall to 2-2. Moonstars win 5-4 over the Sawteeth. They improve to 3-1. Sandcats win 4-3. They get their first win over the undefeated Blowfish. Herbisaurs rally to beat the Hot Quarters 5-2 as they get their first win of the year. And in the final game, the Overdogs continue their winning ways as they beat the Crocodons 5-2, and they are now in sole possession of first place in their division at 3-1. We are tied for 4th with the B-Wolves, both teams at 1-2. We are taking on the Buzzards next episode. This is the only time we'll see the Buzzards in the regular season. On the mound for us, we've rookie left-hander Mimi Coleman making her debut, and on the mound for the Buzzards is second-year-long reliever Bradley Bowler. Bowler also coincidentally pitched in the game we played against the Buzzards last season, and he got the win. So we'll see how this goes. Let's go ahead and set the lineup here for that game. Leading off will be Reyes Rufo in center. Jarvis in right will bat second. Golden at second base will bat third. Bentley at first base locked in the cleanup slot. Hart back in at catcher, he'll bat fifth. Trevino in at third base again, batting sixth. Batting seventh, left fielder Cash Basket. Batting eighth at shortstop, getting to start Jamie Pollard as Gould goes to the bench to fix his mojo. And Coleman will bat number 9 on the mound. We are not playing that game. We are not doing that. Let's go ahead and look at player development options here before we sign off for the day. Ooh, that's a good one for Burnside. Oh, it's a decent one for Rodriguez too. Damn it. But I was saving up for this one for Gould. I was saving up for this one. And that's a good one for Donovan too. He needs the fielding. Damn it, now you give me good choices. Dumb one for Jacobs. We said we were going to let this one for Basket go because we were getting this one for Gould. So we're going to go ahead and get this one for Gould, which means we will only be able to afford this one for Rodriguez next time. So it is what it is, but this one for Gould is a chance at RBI, man. You can't pass that up, even if he's not playing next game. Gets the 5 power, up to 67, And no RBI, man. Damn, that would have been nice. All right, well, that's it for player developments. Alrighty, and that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Tough loss today. We rallied late in the 9th inning, making it a one-run game, but we fall short to the Overdogs, 5-4 today. We're now 1-2 on the season, and we're going to look to get back to 500 with a win next time out against our old franchise, the Buzzards, as left-handed rookie Mimi Coleman will be on the hill. Will we be able to do that? Tune in next time to find out. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow button down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is in the description below, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.